How to sculpt toes. Now I have an extra thing that I've just added a new feature to my bunnies, and since this was a men's sock, it actually gave me the a little more space to work with. Look at this. Bunny feet. Look at the little toes. I thought these legs are so big. This is a men's sock. The legs are so big. I said, you know what? I started pinching it like this, and I said, oh, I could make feet. I could just sew on little toes. I've done toes before when I've done animal costumes. So she's got 4 toes, 2 big ones in the middle, and 2 small ones on the side. So 4 little toes on the front of the feet. Is that not adorable? Oh my goodness, that is so cute. And with the pink on the bottom, that works. That so works. These circles are a little bit bigger. That's because this is a men's sock. So the whole sock was wider and the head is bigger. And you know what? I think I like it. I might just decide to just only use men's socks from now on because I'm happy with what I could do with it. Okay, let me show you how to do the feet. Okay, how to sculpt toes. Now, this is a very soft, loosely weaved sock. So it's really nice to work with. I did have pink felt sewed on the bottom, and I show you how to do that in other videos. That's how I finish off my sock. It's the very top of the sock when you pull it up around the ankles, and it's not cut, so I just sew that on. And this is a wide men's sock, so you just kind of pinch it like this to kind of create a toe. And I'm going to come in the bottom, and we're going to make 2 toes in the front. Let me turn it this way so you can see it better. We're going to make 2 big toes in the front and then a toe on each side. We'll do these toes first. So decide where we need to make one of those toes. We come up through the bottom, and you kind of pinch it where you want the toe to be. And then just go back into, oops, my knot, did it hold? Go back into the same place. We'll take a couple of stitches to kind of pull in this is the space between the toes, actually. Take a couple of stitches so we can secure that space. All right, then we make a little hop skip where the other space is going to be for the next toe, coming out through the bottom. And we want to come up over the top and go back into the same hole, come out through the same hole, and there's your first toe. Can you see that toe? But let's make a couple of stitches just to make sure it's secure. All right, and now let's jump over to the next space where we want to create the second toe. Over the top. Oops, the thread got hung up. And take another stitch down through the same hole, up through the same hole. And since we don't have a top stitch here, I'm going to come back to the middle to kind of complete that. I'm getting caught up on everything here. So now we have 2 toes. I'm going to come across here because I want to make the little toe on the inside. So we come up through the same hole. Whoops, I lost my thread. That happens sometimes. Makes a lovely little pin cushion, doesn't he? She, whatever it's going to be. It's a she, because I usually do the arms like this, because she's going to wear a tutu. And those tutu could be in any color. Okay, where am I? I'm over here, and I want it to come up through the same hole because I'm trying to get over on this side. And now I come over here to make a small toe. My stitch may be wider across here, but a little closer in here. And we need to come over the top, go in where we left off, come about the same hole, and make a couple of stitches so that that will be secured. We already have the stitch on top between the toes, so this time we can go across through the back. And I'm just gonna kind of hop, skip, and jump over the top of this one in between, just kind of copying my stitches so I can get back to the other side. Back in the same hole, out through the same hole, so that I am over on the other side now. We have 3 toes. We have to make our last toe, so we come over here, pinch it a little bit, and go through the bottom. We need to go over the top to complete the toe, down through the same hole, up through the same hole. Now, wasn't that easy? Super, super easy. And it adds another element to the bunnies, which I think it looks really good. Okay, now to finish it off, we need to make a little knot, a little loop. Put our thread through that loop, pull it tight, and then just take another stitch, pull it out through somewhere, and then clip it so the thread will be on the inside. And there you have bunny toes. See, normally I have not been making the feet. I just use the bottom rib of the feet, and it's just a flat bottom. And see how these are much smaller, because this was a different kind of a sock. This is a tube sock, but this is a men's sock, and the feet are much bigger, and the sock is softer, so it adds another element to the whole bunny. So you can see the whole bunny now. It has sculpted, adorable little feet. Look at those feet. Oh my goodness. That gives me other ideas. Oh my. I have all these new ideas buzzing through my head. I'm going to have so much fun making little animals out of socks, and they won't always be bunnies. And I'm very proud of the way the ears turned out. They're a little shorter. I could have actually made the head a little bit taller. If I cut off a little less on the head part, I would have had more room on the ears. But this is a baby, so I think it's okay that it has a big head and small ears, but really big feet. Hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget to subscribe to see what other fun toys we get to make. I have a separate video. I show you how to sculpt the face. So look for the other videos to learn the rest of it. A separate video on how to make a sweater for a snow bunny.